Right, here's video 2 on how to play. Sorry, hey YouTube. I think that's probably the first time I've not said hey YouTube at the start of a video in years. I didn't actually intend it to be my call sign, whatever you call it, but it is now. I don't know when it became it. Yeah, so this is a bass, so it's only got 4 strings. I'm playing through a bass amp. And I just did a wee video there like a minute ago showing you how to play Paranoid for easy guitar. Well, it's easy, but it's like how you actually play Paranoid. It's not playing an easy version of it, it's actually just playing it. So this will be sort of split up in a wee bit. I'll kind of show you how to play it if you've never actually even picked up a bass and you're going into the studio tomorrow or into rehearsal to play with folk, what you need to get away with, and then I'll show you how to play it actually with all the wee extra bits. If you watch the guitar one, it's basically the same what you're playing. You're starting in E here, but I'm playing it here, which is all the same notes, but I'm pretty sure that's where Geezer Butler, the bass player, plays it. So although that's where the guitar's playing it, you're playing it there. It doesn't make much difference. The bulk of the song, like I said before, is E, D, G, D, E. So it's see, I'm using my fingers and doing a bit of walking thing, but you can equally use a pick if you want. So I'm playing there on the, hopefully you can see, if you go by the dots on a guitar go in 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th, so you can see I'm playing the 7th there on the A string, the 5th on the A string, the 5th on the D string, E, D, G, and then back up again, so it's E, D, G, D, E. And like I said in the other video, there's another couple of bits. So there's a bit where it goes and that's basically all you're doing is just hitting the E to start with. You're going down to the C, which is the 3rd fret this time, and then back up to the D again, and then back up there for a wee bit of dun dun dun. It kind of does that twice, like in succession, runs that through that bit twice, and then there's a later on bit where it goes, can you help me? Thought you for my brain. Oh yeah. So that's just 2 notes, pretty much the whole song. Yes, so you can see I'm playing there with one finger and doing that to make it easy what I'm seeing. But when I'm actually playing it, you know, I will be cheating a little bit, because if you've got your hand sitting like that, so it's kind of resting on that string as well, and on that one, it means you don't even need to move your hand. And even to get that note, I'm just holding down the 2 fingers, the 2 strings with that finger. So it's, all I'm doing with my left hand during this is removing my pinky, or that finger, whatever you find easiest. Pinky's easiest, it's good to get a good clamp on it. But that's all I'm doing. Off, back on again. And that gets you through pretty much all the Paranoids, and if you're really clever you can learn those other bits, which is and the can you help me? Thought you for my brain. That's it. There you go, whole song. You want to be the advanced. Now move on to the advanced version. It's not really that advanced. I wouldn't worry about it. So the intro kind of goes. But if you haven't quite mastered this. So what I'm doing there is, again I said in the guitar video, it's a hammer on. So instead of going, I'm going, but you can actually hit it with both if you want. It's much quicker. I'm using a pick in this video. I don't normally use a pick. I think it makes it look easier maybe. I would normally be. Okay, difference. Yeah, so you're hitting your E note 3 times to kick off. And if you could even just hit the 3 notes and let the guitarist go, then you're in. But if you want to show off, then you're hammering on between the 7th and the 9th, the ones with the dots on them, on the D string and then the G string. So it's going to kind of do that one. Then it's like 4 bits. Well, the two bits repeated. But I wouldn't get too laboured on that part, because it doesn't really matter. As I said, you can get away with it. If the other guitars still love it, if you're helping them out with it. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. I think if you're going to be a bit more Geezer Butler and going even more advanced, instead of just playing the E, you can actually go. Geezer Butler does that a lot. So instead of just hitting the D, he's kind of just hitting, but really quickly, which gives you a sort of ba-dum. So that would just be hammering on from the D to the E, the 7th to the 5th to the 7th. But you can that pretty much applies to nearly every Black Sabbath song, when you could just be going, or you could go and make a huge difference, a wee subtle difference. Yeah, so for Paranoid you're kind of there. The only other bit there is when you're playing the verses, so it's going here. Right, you still play all of that, but there's an extra wee bit you can go. Pretty much every time, and that's I'm not going to try and count it out there, like, but you can hear it. So basically, that's another hammer on. It's kind of very similar to that. There's E, D. Oh, no, now I've lost it. So you're talking about 5, 7, 5, 7. It's basically just that. You can even just play one of them if you wanted. But I think it sounds better down low. There's so many options. The same on a bass as well. You're talking about that start bit. You could just go. I don't like it as much because see when I'm playing, because that's basically the same thing, but you're playing it higher up. This one, you're ending on this high note and then coming back in on. Whereas if you do this one, you're already playing the note that you're going to, which doesn't sound. I don't think it sounds as good. You want to change around. You can always hit the open one, so you could go. Any option. That's kind of all a Paranoid on the bass. There's the other 2 bits where it goes. Right. You can play a sort of kind of like a power chord, bar chord thing. So you go. So you're playing like then up 2 frets and then it's the sort of chord you can't play. If you're playing a guitar, you know that's just it's the starts of a bar chord. So that would be like on this chord it would be like 3, 5, and 5, and then so that would fit in sort of like. Can you help me? Got you for my brain. I don't think you can maybe put a wee extra bit in there. I don't think it needs it. Can you help me? Yeah, anyway. So the last thing I did in the last video was play that's me recorded a wee riff on the guitar through that amp. So if I join in with the bass, this is just for the chorus, you hear where that do-do-do-do comes out. I've not got the timing quite right in that, have I? You can hear it now when I'm playing along with it. So the wee skip at the start. so that was a bit of a disaster, that element of it. Finished with my woman 'cause she couldn't help me with my mind. And that's all a Paranoid, and basically just sit and listen to the song and play along with it. I'm doing all these in the right key, so you should be able to play along with the record quite easily. Or if the CD or the YouTube, it'll be on YouTube. Just like the studio version. He did lots of funny tunings and stuff in Black Sabbath, but not in Paranoid. It's just straightforward that. There's a wee bit of a throwaway song, but it's nice and easy. So it's kind of like a verse, and then it's got after the first verse, it goes. There's wee bits that you can add in yourself. Like I noticed there, when instead of just going, I was kind of going. You would notice that in a band situation, it's just a wee bit better, doing a wee bit of. It's a wee bit like what I was saying there about hitting the notes instead of. It doesn't. Yeah, so that was. I think I'm to be 10 minutes. I've not said anything. Yeah. So, bass and Paranoid. Get your pal to listen, watch the first video on how to play guitar of Paranoid, and there you go. And then Paranoid's not one. It's not impossible to sing when you're playing it. Some songs the singing doesn't go along with the music, or it goes along with it, but it's at slightly different times, so it's not easy to do. You can always sing Hendrix songs because he's singing and playing at the same time. But if you ever try and play AC/DC, you're just all over the place. Some songs you can sing, and some of them are just like the singing does not fit in with what you're playing. It's like trying to rub your tummy and pat your head at the same time. It's like it becomes very difficult. But Paranoid's not too bad. It's finished with my woman 'cause you couldn't help me with my mind. So it's like kind of because it goes with my mind, you can for timing. So have fun. I'm going to do a wee video now of doing a bit of a solo for it. I suppose it'd be like an intro to the basic lead guitar work. So it's quite a good solo because it's not that long. Rock and roll.